Hello, my beautiful manifestors. We haven't done this in a few weeks now, but I had to do a mini training. And the reason I haven't done it in a few weeks for you is the reason we're doing the training to begin with. So today I want to talk about how to de-stress and center your mind, your body, and your soul ahead of the new year. And the reason I'm doing this is very personal because for the last few weeks, the last month, I've been extremely stressed out, as I know many of you have been as well. It's not an easy time, right? So we're stressed out for a lot of different reasons. We're stressed out because it's the holidays. We have to buy presents. We have family coming over. We have to make all the preparations. But we're also stressed out because we're going into a new year, a new decade. And if we didn't hit the goals that we wanted to hit, if we didn't accomplish all the things that we wanted to accomplish in the last year, we start feeling bad. We start getting down on ourselves and we start stressing out. So what I was going through was pretty much a combination of all of these things, and I'm pretty sure a lot of you are going through the same. So I wanted to make a video training. It is a training. It's a training about how to center yourself, how to get back into that amazing space of aligned energy, de-stress, and go into the new year feeling amazing and aligned and high vibe and ready to manifest the shit out of 2020. So I need to trademark that because I keep saying it and I keep saying it and I think it sounds awesome. And we're also going to do a 5-day challenge in the middle of January. In case you don't already know, you can DM me to get on the list. I didn't set up the sales page yet. It's not a sales page because it's a free training. But it's going to be called Manifest the Shit Out of 2020, and it's a free 5-day training. All right. So this is our goal. We want to manifest everything in the new year. We want to just leave 2019 behind and go into 2020 feeling empowered and knowing everything that we want, getting clarity around everything that we want so that we can manifest everything that we want. I always say all the time, you are always manifesting. Everything around you is a product of a past thought, a past feeling, a past vibration. Now it's your job to do it deliberately. So I'm here to help you. The 5-day challenge is going to help you. And this video is going to help you get into that good vibe feeling state. All right. So how to de-stress, how to get into alignment, how to center your mind right now when everything feels crazy, everything feels psychotic. You can't even focus. I felt like I couldn't even concentrate the last few days. I haven't even been posting on Instagram. I've been creating a lot of content. I've been doing a lot of stuff, just creating, and I'm in my creation zone. But at the same time, I feel very introverted and I feel like I can't be out there because in my head, I feel crazy. So much is going on, and crazy to me is stressful. I feel stressful. I feel stressed out. All right. So 5 major things that I learned over the years how to do or what to do to really get myself and my mind into that centered state. That's what I want to share with you right now. The first thing, as always, if you've been following me for a while, you know, journal it out. So number 1 is literally take pen to paper. Figure out what's bothering you. Take pen to paper, write down every situation, every person, everything, every thought in your mind that is bad, that is negative, that's bothering you. So often I hear, okay, I understand why that would work, Amanda. I get it, but that's counterintuitive because law of attraction states that we have to be positive. We need to only be positive. We have to only think positively, only speak positively. But it's not true. And I say this all the time. And if you've been following me for a while, you know this, and you know I talk about it all the time. Yes, you need to think positively. Yes, you need to speak positively. You need to feel positively in order to attract what you want. But sometimes when you're not attracting those things and when you're coming up against that brick wall that I always talk about, it's because you have all these things blocking you in your mind, all the negative thoughts, the negative feelings, the negative emotions. You need to get them out. And it's okay. Don't think that the universe is going to react to them. It's not. This is your practice. This is you getting out every single little thing that's bothering you. Because if you don't get it out, it's just going to be stuck in your mind. And when it's stuck in your mind, it's taking up space. And when it's taking up space, you don't have any room for all of your new positive beliefs, any of your new positive emotions to come in. So yes, you do need to look at the negative, and it is okay. And the universe is not going to just respond to that. The universe is not going to bring you more of that. So don't worry about that. You got to get rid of it. And the only way you're going to get rid of it is to look at it. Because when you don't look at it, you're just putting a Band-Aid on it, right? We're just trying to push it down and push it down and push it down. You got to bring it up. You got to bring it to the surface and get it out of your head. Take out your journal, take out a piece of paper, take out your favorite pen, and write down literally every single little thing that's bothering you right now, especially in the next few weeks going into the new year. The people that are bothering you, situations, things, thoughts that you have in your head, everything. Maybe you don't even know what it is. Put your pen to paper and figure it out. It will come out. I promise it will come out. And it always comes out. And it's the number one thing that you need to do in order to reach your next level. And this is the only way that you're really going to create new beliefs for yourself and new habits for yourself. You got to get the old out. You got to get the negative out first. It's not a bad thing. You have to do it. All right. So number 2 is to create time for yourself. At the end of the year, we're thinking about family, we're thinking about friends, we're thinking about buying gifts, we're thinking about all of these things, everyone else but ourselves, right? Which is wonderful and it's great, but we feel stressed out. So if you're feeling stressed out, we're all feeling stressed out. Whether or not you're feeling stressed out, you have to create some time for yourself. You have to pencil yourself in. Just like you would any other major appointment, any other major date, put yourself in your calendar. Put yourself in your calendar for your manicure time, nap time, Netflix and chill time, whatever it is that you like to do, put it in your calendar. Workout time. I know at the end of the year, it's very hard for us to get to the gym or get to our bar classes, me right here, get to your yoga classes, whatever it is, just pencil yourself into your calendar and do it consciously. Make sure you set that time aside for yourself, okay? Because this is going to ground you. This is going to really center your mind and center your energy. And consciously, when you do it consciously and when you do it on purpose, you're sending that message to the universe that you're worth it. That's the most important thing right now. So when we're stressed out, we feel like we're going crazy, the most important thing is to really ground yourself and remember you come first. And you come first when you put yourself in your calendar, when you literally pencil yourself in. So whatever it is that you like to do, even if you think that you can only take a day out to do it, do it. Pencil yourself in this week. Time with you. All right. Number 3. I love to say emails specifically. And if you saw my image on Instagram, it specifically says emails. But number 3 is just decluttering in general. So the image that I made on Instagram was unsubscribe from every email that you don't want. It's the holiday season and we are getting so many emails in our inbox. I know I am, that I am so irritated with. Every single website I've ever visited, every single freebie I ever signed up for, I'm getting so many of them and it's overwhelming me. It's making me stressed out, but we don't want to be stressed out, right? We want to center our mind. So unsubscribe, click the unsubscribe button. And it doesn't just go for emails. I've also been clearing out my room. I've been clearing out my house. I've been clearing out my clothes. Clear out everything that is not coming with you into 2020. Clear out everything that's not coming with you into your future life. So a lot of my girls know I talk about future self. We're building our future self. We're building our future self vision. What's not coming with you into your future life, you got to get rid of. I love the Konmari Method. I know a lot of you girls do too. So anything that doesn't spark joy is basically the Konmari Method. Pick up anything. It doesn't have to be clothes. It can be clothes. It can be clothes. It can be paperwork. It can be toys. It can be linen. It could be anything in your home. If you haven't used it in 3+ months, or when you touch it and it doesn't spark joy, get rid of it. Get rid of it. You got to really clear out a lot of this energy. I don't want to say it's negative energy because it's not. It's just a lot of energy that's taking up space. And if you saw the blog post that I was interviewed in on the Practically Minimal blog, I'm going to put the link underneath the video. I talk all about how manifesting your dream life has a lot to do with decluttering, So we declutter our minds all the time, or at least I talk about it. I hope you guys do it, and I hope you listen to what I say. But decluttering our minds is the journaling process, right? It's the forgiveness process. It's writing down everything that's bothering you. But we also need to declutter our outside space, our physical space. I know I feel crazy when my physical space is a mess, and my physical space has been a mess lately. So I have really made it a point to declutter a lot of it. I've been giving away a lot of clothes. I've been getting rid of a lot of stuff I haven't been wearing, a lot of stuff I haven't been wearing in years. I've been holding on to for some reason or another. Maybe I'll wear it. I'm not going to wear it. Goodbye. That's what you got to do. You got to clear up that space. It's energy. Everything is energy. It's inside and outside. So I talk about the email in my Instagram post. But in the video, I really wanted to tell you guys it's everything. Declutter everything that isn't serving you. Anything that makes you anxious, anything that annoys you, anything that is taking up space, get rid of it. All right? Number 4, mindful meditation. So I call it mindful meditation because mindfulness is meditation. Anytime that you are 100% in the zone and focusing on the task at hand, that is meditation. So a lot of you, I know you feel like you can't meditate. I can't concentrate. I don't know how to do it. And that's how I felt at first for years. What I did was I started to do a lot of guided meditations, and I have a lot of those prepared for you for the new year. But for now, go find yourself an amazing guided meditation on YouTube and do that. And I promise you, you're just going to ground yourself into that energy, right? That's how you center everything. And if you don't want to do that, try the mindfulness aspect of it. So mindfulness is very basically focusing on the task at hand. It's being fully present on the task at hand. Do something that you do every day. So every day we walk, right? And this is how I really learned how to be mindful. When I started to walk, I would hear my feet hit the ground, like 1, 2, 1, 2, and you just focus on that. You completely focus on that. Another great one that I learned at the very beginning was brushing your teeth. When you brush your teeth or you wash your face, you take a shower, do it mindfully. Feel the toothbrush in your mouth. Feel the water hitting your face. When you're taking a shower, feel the water coming down on you and feel it completely and hear it completely and be completely absorbed, like with all of your 5 senses. That's mindfulness. It's not as hard as you think it is. And what it does, it grounds you in the current moment. It relaxes you. And it gets all that shit that's going on in your head out of it. You're not thinking about all of this stress. You're not thinking about all the negative. You're not thinking about what you need to be doing, what you should be doing, what you should have done. You're just in the current moment. And there is just so much benefit from that. So much benefit? I don't think that makes sense. Yeah, there is. There's so much benefit from that. I'm making up terms now. So number 4. Number 4, number 5. Number 5. We're on number 5 already. Just say no. All right. Number 5 is just say no. And this is so fucking important because I think I just paused for a minute because I went on low battery, but I'm trying to finish this really quickly. So number 5 is just say no. Just say no to the things that don't serve you. Say no to the things you don't want to do and don't feel bad for doing it. You got to say no. Be okay with saying no. If something feels like you don't want to do it, something feels like, ugh, I gotta go and do this, or oh my God, I have to do this because, you know, so-and-so would do this for me. No, if it doesn't feel good, don't do it. That's the point. You're supposed to live in alignment. You're supposed to live in your joy and be happy. And the only way you're going to manifest your dream life is if you are following that joy. It's if you are living in alignment and being happy and following that alignment, following that joy, following that happiness. That's the only way you're really going to get this. It's okay to say no. And you need to start realizing you're in the driver's seat. This is your life. You are in the driver's seat. You call the shots. That's it. If you want to say no, if you don't want to go to something, if you don't want to do something, you better say no. Learn how to do it. You could start off small. I knew how it was because I was a people pleaser my whole entire life. I am still learning how to not be a people pleaser. But when you're being a people pleaser and when you're just saying yes to things that you don't really want to do, you're not following your joy. So manifesting your dream life is going to be a lot harder. Being happy, just following your joy is going to be a lot harder because you're not. So you got to do the things that make you happy, and you have to not feel bad about saying no to the things that don't.